Hello and welcome to the Bearded Respect. That's not Bearded Respect Cup. I am Mr. Bruce City Bearded Scott, and we've got Jason and Mike.
Did you change your name?
Oh, nice. What happens when I go out and back in? We'll be right back. Oh, looks like we lost Mike.
I'm here. Had a cat issue.
Too bad the intro didn't time just right.
I know. I was trying to get back in time, but cat wasn't cooperating.
Now you know what's behind the secret curtain.
Yep.
Well, welcome to episode number 92.
What's up?
So, Jason, you want to welcome some of these fine people?
Yeah. Hey, we got Jordan joining us for an episode this week.
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah. E-Rock. Hey, E.
What's up, E-Rock?
Okay.
Mrs. Bruce City. Hi, Becky.
Hello, Becky.
If I hit the right buttons.
Bruce
Hey, brother.
City.
Steven, what's up?
James.
No way.
What's up, James?
Hey, James.
JP.
JP.
Hey, Phil.
Phil, what's up?
Hey.
Here already?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Hey, Big Stu.
Hello.
What's up, Big Stu? How's that cold pizza going?
Hello.
What's up, Dynamite?
Dynamite. Hey, Ken.
Ken, what's up?
I don't have friends. I got family.
Great show last night, Ken.
Yeah, that was really good. Really good.
Hey, TV.
TV, what's up?
Hello.
Hey, Josh.
Josh, what's up?
Hey, Jacob.
Hello, neighbor.
Jacked Up Leatherworks.
And there's there's Tara. Hi,
What's
Tara.
up, Tara?
No way.
And we are caught up.
Awesome. So,
And we know, and we'll be getting some more in because Brian just finished up a release for one. So,
yeah.
yep.
So, did anyone watch Amazing Race last night? Let's get an update.
I watched it today.
We're still in it.
So that
later last
episode was stressful. Like,
yes.
I was thinking that they were not going to get it. That tile challenge,
Yeah.
that matching
Oh, yeah.
challenge.
Mm.
He was the second person. They were the second team there, and they left. What, like the second team last?
Second to last, yeah.
Yeah, second to
No,
last.
no, they were ninth.
Yeah,
They were
Yeah.
ninth because the
only
The
10
two
teams got
friends.
through.
yeah.
Like-
Yeah, but there were two teams left. when they
Gotcha.
got
Yeah,
it.
you're right. You're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, that must have been really hard. And I did. I found it funny though when he was reading letters from home, how he cleared his tears away. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
He went,
I think I must have looked away then.
he
but
pushed
I
his
was
tears away
listening.
with his beard.
Mhm.
Did you notice they kept calling him the bearded group?
Yeah,
Yeah.
except for one team. So the team with the father and daughter, I'm pretty sure I
The
heard her
Texans.
say, "Oh, there's the Weird Brothers."
Oh, I thought she said beard.
I thought she said beard.
Oh, maybe she did. Okay, so I thought she said weird. Maybe she did say beard. Okay,
But I could see her saying that too.
because I was
Yeah.
like, why did she call them the Weird Brothers?
Hmm.
But it probably was beard. I didn't make that connection. But she was kind of like a little nasty because she threw a fit because the girl wouldn't help her.
Yep.
Oh,
Made it
yeah.
sound like she was going to help her, but she was like, but she didn't want to return the help. And then that girl like found it right away.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, that's right.
All those teams that found it right away, I was like, "What? You got to be kidding me!" And
Yeah.
Joel's
I
still, like
know.
scanning everything.
Well, and he's like 3, 3, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even the two brothers that were dead last
Yeah.
on last week's episode, he found it pretty quick.
Yeah. Quite a few teams found it really quick.
Hey, Nicholas.
Yeah, I think I'd probably have a heart attack carrying those mattresses up the stairs 4 times.
Yeah. Yeah, and that other couple, the two boys, the couple there,
Yeah.
they did two at a time, and I'm like,
Yeah.
but they realized, well, the first time, and they realized, yeah, that was no good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those brothers are from Cheyenne.
What brothers?
Hmm.
No.
The two brothers are from Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'll have to watch the first episode again because it should say. shouldn't
Yeah, it has it. I think Becky found like all the bios on the Amazing Races website,
Hmm.
Wow.
and it said they were from Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Huh. They're not even like
Hmm.
mentioning it anywhere around here.
That's weird.
Yeah. I mean, Joel's having like theaters and watch parties and
Yeah.
in his town. There's like nothing going on here. I didn't know they were from Cheyenne. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, she was reading all the bios last night and
Yeah.
found that out.
Okay.
Kind of interesting.
All right. Well, we have a guest tonight, right?
Yeah, I think so. Kind of a last minute deal. We had a guest back out on us, or
yeah. I think he was a little too busy, I guess. But Jordan was happy to help us out by coming on tonight. We're glad to have him here. If you don't know Jordan, we're going to get to know him a little bit. And he's got his own YouTube show that's been going on for about 3 years. So let's bring Jordan in and get some questions going.
All right, what's up?
Welcome to the Bearded Respect, Jordan.
Yeah,
what's up,
glad to
Jordan?
be here. Appreciate the invite.
Yeah. So Scott gets the 5 questions ready. Where are you from? Where are you coming from?
Canada.
Where in Canada? Like what town? What's the town called?
So I typically don't specify that on the internet.
Oh,
okay. Yeah. Just a,
that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Canada.
Your secret's safe with us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Awesome.
All right, Jordan. 5 questions. I always start with the same question each time. Tell us your favorite toy as a child. Like, what was that one toy that you always played with?
Ooh. Probably Lego. I had a lot of Lego stuff growing up.
Okay. Legos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That'd be number one for sure.
Yeah. Do you still kind of mess around with Legos?
Not in the last several years. I've thought about dabbling with it again, just something to do, but
they've become quite the collector's items. So.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, my family got me a Millennium Falcon Lego set I need to put together still.
Oh, nice. There you go. That's cool.
All right. So what you're a content creator on YouTube. You've been around for a couple of years now. What was or tell us about your channel. Like what is your channel about?
Yeah, for sure. So I've been doing beard content for about 3 years, but I've had my channel for about 6 years. Because I started in 2017, mostly doing like tech related stuff. So unboxings and reviews on earphones and cases and phones and speakers and all that sort of thing. And then about 3 years ago, I started getting into the beard stuff and started doing unboxings on that and reviews and doing a podcast with different owners, different creators. And Mike was one of the early guests. I think I want to say episode 6 or 7, back in October of 2021 or 2020. Yeah, and then like kind of after about a year and a half of doing like pretty much primarily beard content, I started branching back out into some more tech stuff and reaction videos and different like EDC gear type stuff. And so that's kind of the main things I have on my channel. So like gear stuff, tech, beards, reaction videos. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and speaking of EDC stuff, you have EDC on your show this week, right? Tomorrow?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Saturday.
Saturday, okay.
Yeah, Lee from EDC Beard Co. is going to be on my stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday. And then Nick, Bearded Beanie, and Twitch Beard are also going to be joining us a little bit later on in the stream.
Cool.
So it's Lee was supposed to come on a couple weeks ago initially, and then I had family stuff happen for Thanksgiving, and then last week I had stuff come up that we had to work around, and then I booked this upcoming episode with Nick and Twitch several weeks ago. So I was like, why not just have Lee on as well? So we're going to start at 9 and go for about half an hour, just talk about EDC Beard Co. and all that sort of stuff. And then Twitch and Nick are going to join at about 9:30.
Cool.
Yeah. So it should be fun.
You may not know this, but Lee is Canadian. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah, I did know that. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah. Yeah.
For like a minute, but he's Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
A minute.
Yeah.
All right. What was kind of like your passion before creating content, like before starting that tech stuff, like in 2017? Like, what were you focused on? Like, what were you doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I've really always been into tech and different, like, buying different stuff and trying out different brands of charging cables and phones and messing around with different earphones. And
Okay.
so I'd been collecting that stuff and messing around with that stuff. Like, I've been pretty techy my whole life. So that's one. Always been into music and listening to music and playing guitar a little bit, which I don't do anymore. But yeah, I've been a tech head my whole life, and then just kind of transitioned that into doing content about this, a lot of stuff that I already had, and then stuff that I was getting and like buying from Amazon and all that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to interrupt with a question.
Go ahead.
Question. Apple or Android?
So, funny answer, both. So,
Okay.
so I'll explain that. So, my primary phone is an iPhone. That's the one that I use for all my videos, the iPhone 14 Pro Max. But then that's a long story, but basically I added a second line onto my phone account a few years ago. And then just recently got a really good deal on the Samsung S23 Ultra. So I have that as well. So I run both. But because they both have their pros and cons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you? I know Apple's your primary, but do you have a preference?
I would say because like I use a MacBook for editing all my videos. I have an iPad as well. So I'd say the Apple is definitely, like, I've been an Apple fan my whole life. So yeah, if I had to pick one, I would say Apple. But Android's got a lot of cool stuff that it can do as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, Jason.
Hey, Android's got cool stuff also. So.
Yeah, 100%.
And now, Apple switching to the C. The 15 is the C plug. So don't be asking to borrow my cord when you were cutting on me all the time.
Yeah, it's that whole situation is so funny because, like, they were forced to, and Apple's not forced to do much very often.
Right.
But the EU was like, nope, you got to do it. Thankfully.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Their MacBooks use it. So.
Yeah, and so do the iPads, and there's
yeah.
It was pretty much only the iPhone and like a couple of smaller accessories that didn't, and it makes sense.
Yeah. Or was it? Oh, Phil's got an Android. Sorry, Phil, I'm not gonna be able to text you when we're in Florida together in a couple weeks. Steven's got the flip
phone.
Him
lie.
There you go.
He texts me all the time. Don't let him lie to you, Phil.
I think I heard, what is it? Verizon doesn't even have a flip phone anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, most companies don't. Like, there's not. Although the new flip phone is like the little folding phones. That's
what I was saying. Like,
yeah.
Those we were just talking about it. Were your ears ringing?
Yeah, my wife had there's the flip, and then there was the fold.
Yep.
My wife had gotten a fold. She hated that thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she hated it. Because she very rarely opened it, and then when it was folded, it was almost too small. She didn't like it because it was smaller, and she couldn't keep it charged. She was having charging.
Yeah. Wow. Big Stu said, I just got a Pixel 8 Pro. It's pretty. Oh, nice. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. It's a sweet phone.
Yeah, that's like a Google, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, hardware and software made by Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Okay.
A few old school flip phones. There you go.
Yeah, I know they sell them like in Walmart, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of prepaid plans will have them.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. The throwaway or the burner phones.
But I don't know, like how my dad would make it with if he didn't have a flip phone. he had one phone. He had to have the side buttons removed because he kept screwing up the phone.
Yeah. There you go.
I
can't believe they removed the buttons.
I'm going to say that was probably 5-6 years ago, maybe longer. My mom and dad surprised me because they always had like flip phones and stuff, and well, of course, they had a motorhome, and Dad retired, and they did a lot of traveling, so they were getting, I think it was DirecTV, but they had a deal, and I think it was through Verizon to get service, and they got new phones, and they got iPhones, and that surprised me. But,
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Tara?
They're like giving away iPhones now. It seems like they're really pushing this 15 version.
Yep.
yeah.
Which I won't do, not yet anyway. I gotta wait till it's a bigger phone. It's the 128 gigabyte, and I use way more than that. So
well, there's different configurations that you can get. Like my 14 Pro Max is 256.
yeah, but when they first come out, they come out with the smaller ones, and then 6 months later they'll have the bigger ones.
No,
usually.
they all come out at the same time.
Not for the one I have.
Probably not in Wyoming.
at least from Apple's website, and like at least from like providers and stores in Canada, that's how they do it. They all have typically they'll do a different color like 6 months down the line, but
right. Well, let me see what mine is. Because I know I didn't get mine when it first came out. I waited, and then they came out with a bigger one. Where do you even find that? Let's see, general.
Yeah, general, and then storage, iPhone storage.
Yeah, so 512 gigabytes.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
it's the capacity.
Yeah, so I know. Did you buy it from a provider?
Yeah, Verizon.
Okay, yeah, so that makes sense. So yeah, I know typically.
Maybe that's what it is. Okay.
Like so they launched them all at the same time, but I know the stock on especially the higher capacities in like carrier stores is way less than
that makes sense. Okay.
Than like the basic ones, because it just, and even in stores like Best Buy, like most people are just buying the 128 or 256.
Right.
So if you want the 512 or the 1 terabyte, they're a lot harder to find.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, Lee mentioned his Razor flip phone. Yeah, I had one of those.
I had one of those back in the day.
Yeah. I liked it. I liked the Razor flip phone. And the one before it. Wasn't there one before it, or is it after it?
The Droid.
It was a flip. It was like thin, like real super thin.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
That was the Razor?
Yeah.
And then the next version was a little bit thicker, I think. I don't know. But
yeah.
Those were good. Those are good phones.
Yeah, I know.
I used to be an LG guy when I first. I mean, this was this was probably 20 years ago or better.
Yeah.
When I first started getting cell phones, I was LG all the way for quite a few phones, and then Samsung just took over.
Yeah. Before that, it was Nokia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a few of them.
Yeah. BlackBerry. I had a BlackBerry for a while.
Yeah.
I never had a BlackBerry.
No.
I had the BlackBerry Storm, which was the first screen, like full screen one.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
So kind of like an iPhone, basically.
Yeah.
It actually came out at the same time iPhone 1 or 2 came out. Was the BlackBerry Storm. But my wife had the one with all the buttons and
Yeah. Or the bottom half's all
yeah.
Yeah, you lose half the screen to a physical keyboard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, remember the Droid that flipped out like like a sidekick?
Oh, I've seen those. Yeah.
Keyboard.
Yep.
I had one of those too.
LG 510 was the best of the time. Had the LG
Mark, have you never heard of BlackBerry? we might be.
No, I think you said that before we were talking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're talking old phones that will die in the Palm Pre-Hill. There
I
you
don't
go.
know what that is. Palm Pre-Hill.
All the Palm like pilots and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They were more than just a phone back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, the Palm Pilots weren't phones.
Yeah, and then they started changing them over to B phones.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so where was I? Questions.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, that's fine though. This is how we get it going. So, let's see. You get to choose between a sum of money and world peace. How much money would it take to give up on world peace?
Wow.
Jeez. How much money would it take? I mean, that's a crazy question. I don't know. Because, like, I mean, the world's pretty crazy right now as it is. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because, like, I don't know. Problem with like having a certain amount of money, like, if the world's falling apart, you can't really use it.
Right.
So I feel like I'd rather have world peace because then you can. It's just there's more that you can do because even if you have the most amount of money, like, if everywhere's a war zone, you can't go anywhere unless you're like on a yacht in the middle of the ocean.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
probably
technically, money could always crash. Money could be
Yeah.
worthless.
Exactly.
At some point. You never know.
Yeah. Totally.
One thing I'm noticing is my wife and I went to a restaurant here in Cheyenne about a month ago, and I paid with cash, and they looked at me weird. But not only that, like the total was like, I don't know, $59.74 or something like that. They brought me back $41. And I think it's because they didn't have any change. Like, I don't think they had any change there because most people use their credit card or their bank card or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is really weird.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I know there's certain like arenas that I've gone to for wrestling events or concerts, and they're totally cashless. Like they won't even take cash anymore.
yeah, most places I think are like that. Sports arenas, they're just credit card. That's all you can use.
Well, I think you can thank COVID for a lot of that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, the contactless payments, but but I also think it's the trend, the direction.
Yeah,
you know, because I think even there's been statements of becoming a cashless system and stuff like that. So not getting too far into politics, but
yeah.
I think that's a good answer. Either, you know, you could take money too. I think that'd be a good answer too, because who wouldn't want a bunch of money and
true would be nice, but
party with it and take care of your family and buy houses. But
but the world's gotta work in order to be able to use your money.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, and last question: in your 3 years of having guests on the show, what were one of your top views? Which show was like one of your top?
Ooh,
guest.
Let me pull up my stats here. I can tell you.
Not the top. I don't want the top one. Like, just name one.
Oh, okay, like some of the okay, sure.
There's only one answer. There's only one correct answer. So.
Oh. Well, that answer that Mike's looking for is him. episode number 7.
That's right. For those that don't know, Jordan had me on as a guest back in 2020, October 29th, actually.
Yep.
So like
10
10
days away.
yeah, for a 3-year anniversary.
Yeah.
And the week
Yep.
prior to me, he did an unboxing of Educated Beards.
Yep. 2 days tomorrow. Or
Yeah.
2 days from today. Yeah. October 21st, 2020.
Yeah.
But obviously that was a fun episode for sure, but it's
Yeah, but who are some interesting guests that you've had on over the years?
Yeah,
you've had a broad range of topics and guests. So
yeah, totally. So Johnny from formerly Beard Brothers, but now Five Boroughs.
okay,
He's been on multiple podcast episodes as well as live streams. He's always great to talk to. I had Seth from Iowa Crafted Beards, and that's my longest episode ever. It's 4 hours and 55 minutes long.
wow.
Oh, that's got us beat.
I think I remember that one. I think I tuned in a couple of times, but didn't stay the whole time.
Yeah, understandable. Yeah, that was episode 11. That one obviously didn't perform particularly well, which I don't blame people. That's a long time, but by the it's funny too because I went back and watched it a little while ago. Like the first 2 hours or so, or 2.5 hours, very professional. Like we're talking about content creation and beard products, and by the last hour and a half, it just descended into chaos. We were looking I was looking through my collection of beard combs, and then we were talking about aliens, and it got nuts by the end because we recorded that on Halloween night, so and that would have been 2021.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2020. Hold on. 2020. Yeah, November 15th. So it came out on November 15th, but we recorded that on Halloween.
So yeah, that was your first couple months of having guests.
Yeah,
right?
And then trying to think of a couple others. Obviously, I had Dan C. Bearded on. That was pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah.
That one did pretty well.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, and you also did an episode just I think by yourself talking about when he was sued, or was that?
Oh no, he was on that one. Yeah,
he was on that one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. He told that story in the midst of the. That one was 3 hours and 17 minutes.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Yep. Yeah, it was fun. Talking to the cousins, Kyle and Joe. Mike from Crown Dirtha.
Yep, Mike we had on a few weeks ago.
Yep, I heard about that. Jesus from Aztec, he was on. Yeah, there's been a lot.
Definitely.
Yeah. Lots of cool guests for sure.
And recently you shared you had a milestone with YouTube, right?
Yeah, yep.
As far as views and.
Yeah, so recently I hit and passed 100,000 total channel views in the whole lifetime of my channel, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Do we have that yet, Scott?
I'm not even sure.
You don't even look?
We have 700 views. Oh,
we have 700 views.
There you go. You'll get there. It takes a long time, and I've done.
That's not.
I've done.
No,
yeah, that's probably in the last 28 days. Yeah, because you can filter it by 28 days, 90 days, or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, but I've done over 500 videos. It's plus tons of different streams. It's a lot of content that I've done to get there.
How many hours of video?
How many hours per video?
No, total video.
Oh, what do you mean?
How many recorded hours do you have?
Oh gosh.
Does it give you that number?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I'd have to manually calculate that, which I'm not going to do right now because that would take a while.
That's okay. Yeah, that's all right.
But it's a lot.
We're at 14,990 views.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Huh.
No, the actual number is 15,035
Oh.
Okay.
views. It comes straight from our analytics.
Okay.
Yep.
And we've got 3.8 thousand hours of watch time.
So I have. So
yeah, the live streams definitely do help with that.
I'm new in putting stuff on YouTube. I've had a YouTube account since I think, I don't know, 2007 or something, 2009, something like that. But I just started publishing things, and I have 12,000 views. Oh, that's 28 days. Hold on. How do I switch it to lifetime? Let's see.
Yeah, there's a switch in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. So let's talk about lifetime. Okay, there it is. I have less views lifetime than I do this past month. How's that possible? Maybe it doesn't. Well, I don't know. It says life. Okay, maybe no. That's right. I guess. So lifetime I have.
Yeah, I know the. There you go. Yeah.
13,183 lifetime.
There you go.
And watch time is 50 hours.
Nice.
But most of mine are more shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the shorts get more views because they're only like 10 seconds long. So
yeah.
And you just started doing live streams.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had discussions about this with one of my buddies who's also a content creator, but I understand like why shorts are so popular, but it frustrates me. It frustrates me because I like to do like longer form content, and obviously, like I mentioned with my podcast, like I've done long episodes of that, and I like doing like in-depth videos and like explaining stuff properly without like having to like rush through it. So like I've done shorts, but I don't love the concept of them.
Oh no, yeah.
Like I'd rather.
I get it.
Yeah, like I'd rather a full video.
The amount of work that you put into your videos, editing, and just getting ready for
Prepping.
it, and
Yeah.
and then the amount of time you do filming, you put all in that effort, and then you get like 100 views.
Yeah.
Right. But here I did a short last week. I got 3,700 views.
Yep.
10 seconds was just like me drinking a cup of coffee. But I mean, there's no value in that. Like your videos have value in it because you're giving information.
Yep.
My views are just people flipping.
Yeah.
They're just flipping they're not even watching it.
No.
But also, like we have to get 1,000 watch hours to even get like $1 check or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can get $1 check if they get 1 million views on one short.
So
Really?
with the
Wow.
no, so it's so you have to get I just have it up here. So yeah, so it's either you have to hit 1,000 subscribers and then either 3,000 watch time hours on like normal videos in the last 365 days, or 3 million views on like 3 million views on your shorts in the last 90 days.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they've got it stacked up there.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many views in 90 days for shorts?
3 million.
3 million. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to make a lot more shorts.
Yeah.
Well, you just got to make a good one.
True.
Yeah, let's get it.
I don't know. I just put the same thing every day, and there's days I'll get 100 or 200. Then, like today, I got like 1,800 for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's the thing. You never know.
It'll be the stupid one that'll.
Yeah, 100%. Like I've had that where like we were saying, like I've put hours and hours into editing like a proper video, and then I'll just like throw some little 30-second thing together on my phone, post it as a short, and it gets way more views, and it's like it's frustrating.
Yeah, same thing with a reel. Like a reel, I'll put more time into it. Like I try to make it really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll spend like a half hour editing, putting like 100 photos in it, and for like a 30-second reel, and like no one views it.
Mm-hmm.
But I did a reel of me talking in an elevator, and I got like 15,000 views on it. Basically, all I did was show like, hey, look, it has an earthquake button. You ever seen an earthquake button in an elevator? And that like took off.
Huh. Yeah, it's Instagram's even worse. Like it's because they'll mess like if you like share certain things in your stories, they'll throttle your views that way. Or if you use certain hashtags or too many hashtags or like
Yeah.
there's so many things that they'll get you for on Instagram.
Yeah. It seems like it's always
YouTube's slightly
changing.
better, but not much. Yeah, and that's the thing too with Instagram. The algorithms are always changing, and what they're promoting is always switching up. And yep.
Yeah. Do you do anything on TikTok at all?
Yeah, I do. So I do have TikTok. I don't post on there like
What's up, Chris?
all that often, but when I do a short, I'll post that as a short, as a reel on Instagram, and then on TikTok as well. So I'll do one video, and then it'll go on all three of those platforms.
Okay.
Yeah, but not as much.
Yeah, I did a little test on TikTok a couple months ago. I posted every day on TikTok an educated beards kind of like thing, like an educational thing, where I had a voiceover, I did script, and just talked about the product. I mean, it seemed like doing it every day kind of gained more followers, more and more and more. Like, I think I gained like 300 or 400 followers in that month. I mean, granted, probably 60% were from Nigeria because I'm really big in Nigeria.
There you go.
Billboards of me in Nigeria because like they love me there. Someday I'll go visit them. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't satisfying because I didn't get a lot of like bearded followers or like for that industry, but the more you post, the more likely it is to get noticed or put in
totally
the scrolls or
so
that's what I'm trying to do with YouTube now, just to see what happens.
Yeah, for sure. It's content creation in general is so difficult.
But yeah, I don't have the like patience or time. I really don't have the time to put into like you guys do. Like Scott's great at making content and building videos, and of course Jordan, you are too with the 3 years, or well, more than 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years in beard content.
Yeah,
6 years in
total. I mean, you've done a lot.
Yeah,
and yeah, I've seen you grown too. Like you just get better and better and better with it. And
thanks.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Yeah, it's funny. I was going back, and I went back earlier today and was watching my educated beards unboxing, and I was like, oh, this was so rough compared to now, between like my setup, like the audio, the video quality, like but it's fun to go back and see like what it was before, and then like compare it to something new and how much better it's gotten. It's like, but going back and watching those old videos is difficult.
So I started doing that coffee live stream like once a month, and it's just going to be basic. Like I have it. I have no way. I don't even know how Scott does all these things he does with this channel. Like all the extra videos and all the like the intro and outro videos, like they're really good.
Yeah, definitely.
I can make you one if you need one.
I'll hire you, Scott. What about you, Jason?
Yeah, it's
What's your experience?
I'm technically challenged. I can't even make a IG reel.
You even make Alexa work.
Yeah, I couldn't even make it. She worked once and that was it.
Yeah. Yeah. She's clocked out for the night.
She must be.
Yeah. That's funny.
Before the stream, he was trying to change the lights.
Yeah. Maybe it'll work now. Try it now.
Alexa, dim office light 50%.
Okay.
There you go.
She said okay, but it didn't do nothing.
It was like a flicker.
Yeah.
Okay. Alexa, turn off office light.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go.
I'd be sitting in the dark all night.
Alexa, turn on office light 50%. What'd I say? Off again.
Okay.
Okay.
I saw an electrical fire trying to charge his phone once. That's funny.
JP, did your Alexa go off?
I've got one like in the back corner of my desk, but I leave it muted unless I'm actively using it, just because microphones and text buying it makes me nervous.
There we go.
Or my Alexa under the TV speakers going crazy. All of the Alexas just woke up.
Yeah, I was waiting for this to happen.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that happened Monday night. JP, I think, or Monday night. Dan C set it off.
That's funny.
Oh.
So I see a couple American flags back there. Are you trying to come over to America, join us here?
I would like to at some point, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't collapse before then.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll never collapse. We're strong.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, at some point, hopefully.
Have you
It's
been
definitely-
to America before?
Yeah. So it's funny. I've lived in Canada my whole life, but I've I've visited or driven through more American states than I have Canadian provinces.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've visited Washington. I've gone to Texas. I've driven through Alabama. I've gone to Florida a bunch of times. Driven through
Wyoming?
Kentucky. I don't think so. Not yet.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting state to drive through.
Yeah.
Not a lot of houses.
There you go.
In Wyoming? No. That's what I like here.
Yeah, that's like Alberta and Saskatchewan in Canada.
Mhm.
Same idea. Lots of open fields and not too many houses.
Yeah.
Well, I live in Milwaukee. I don't consider it a real big city, but it's basically the population of the whole state of Wyoming.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Wyoming's 600,000 is the entire state, and it's a huge state.
Mm-hmm.
So I live in the capital, and there's 60,000.
Oh wow!
So that's the
crazy.
largest city in Wyoming.
Yeah, to me that's like a small town here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken.
So
Hey,
Ken, there's definitely more people in Hawaii where Ken lives than Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to try a cold cheese pizza.
Yeah, go down to your next trip there, Jordan. Go get some cold cheese pizza. Have you ever had that before?
No, not from Ohio specifically, but I have had cold cheese pizza, and it's not.
Oh, you
it's
have?
not great. Oh yeah, not from
Where?
Ohio specifically, but I mean just here, like
Really?
yeah, like leftover pizza. From
Oh
the
no,
night
no, no,
before.
no, no, no. This is from a pizza place, like a pizza restaurant.
Like they
that
make
you
it
order.
cold?
So you order a pizza that's cooked without the cheese or toppings, and then they put the cold toppings on it, and you eat it that way.
What the heck?
Yeah.
That's really weird.
You got hot dough and sauce.
Yeah.
And cold toppings.
That doesn't sound appealing at all.
Yeah, we were talking about it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ken, Wyoming is beautiful, man. Yeah, I was
heard that.
actually in
That's cool.
Jackson Hole a couple weeks ago with my wife. We went for a weekend and
Nice.
just had a great time. Did some hiking and we didn't see as many wildlife as we wanted to, but
It melts. Yeah, that makes sense. We gotta give it some time, I would assume.
it melts probably a little bit, but it doesn't bake.
But not enough.
Yeah, it's not baked on there.
Yeah, it's not like a normal pizza.
It's not like all melted. I like my cheese melted.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
And when I microwave something and I put cheese on it, I want to microwave it until the cheese melts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Yep. But yeah, and then also with the American flags, I've always been interested in American history and the culture and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I have them.
Yeah.
There's also if you've seen my recent studio tours, there's a Texas flag just over on this side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I have family that lives there, and I really enjoyed visiting there. So I have that over there, and there's another Canada one, like a big Canada one on that side, and this one's a half U.S. flag and then half Canada flag. I got that recently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then this one back here is actually made in America, in I think at a place in Virginia, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I figured if I'm gonna hang an American flag there, it's gotta be from America.
Right. Yeah, Canada. I've only been to Ontario, Toronto, Niagara Falls.
Yep.
And then recently, over in July, I was in New Brunswick.
Oh, nice. Cool.
So that was a really cool town. That reminded me a lot of Virginia.
Okay, nice.
Like the scenery there.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a nice little town.
Cool. Yeah, I've never been there. Hopefully at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to travel a lot to Montreal for work.
Nice. Yep.
They
spent lots of time there.
Everyone there thought I was a dirty Canadian who didn't want to speak French. So they give me a hard time.
Yep. Oh yeah.
And then I'd have to explain to them I'm just an American who doesn't know French.
Yep. Yep. They'll do that.
Because Montreal, pretty much, almost everybody's fluent in French.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you have to be because they like the street signs and like stores and restaurants, and it's all primarily in French. They've been getting more strict about that in the last few years with like like having like the French language be like bigger on like a street sign than compared to the English and all kinds of stuff like that. But they're pretty. They're big on their French.
Yeah.
I've never been to Canada. I mean, I have been to Niagara Falls, but I was on this side. And now my mom and dad, probably 20, 22 years ago, they went to Calgary to the big Calgary Stampede.
Nice.
Rodeo. But, yeah.
I thought you were going to say the Olympics.
No.
So Niagara Falls, the Canadian side's more fun.
That's
it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
More to do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild. Like
the American side's pretty boring.
Would you?
I was a kid.
What?
I was a kid. I went with my mom and dad and my brothers.
It sounds the same when it's spoken. Yeah, there you go.
When I was 19, my friends and I, we were living in Pittsburgh, and we drove to Niagara Falls just to go drink. One weekend, we got a hotel on the American side, figuring we would just walk over the bridge and drink, which we did.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It's quite a trip. It was quite a drive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine.
Because back then, I'm sure I think it's the same way now. you only had to be 19 to drink in a bar in Canada.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I remember in high school they changed the drinking age from 19 to 21.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that had to suck for the 19, 20-year-olds.
Yeah. They're like right on the edge of being able to drink,
Yeah,
and
that was me.
then they switch it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I joined the Army, and when I was
Drink
in Texas,
anyways.
I never ever got carded.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah, it's funny. Even here, like for the last, like as long as I've had a beard, like I don't ever, like almost never get ID'd. Like if I'm at a restaurant, like and I want to get a beer, like
Yeah.
nobody asks any questions.
Well, we have like certain grocery stores here that are required to card everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And I'm like, if I can grow a beard like this, I'm of age.
Right.
So, except
Well-
then the loophole they would say with that is there are some, like for example me and Devin, official beard code, we're both 23 and like we're both can grow a pretty good beard at this point. So there's, and like even like some people that are younger, and but for the most part that would work. But there's exceptions to that rule.
Well, even when we were in Tennessee about a month ago for that beard competition, we went to, well, me and Scott went to this bourbon tasting place, and they had to card you, and my wife looks at him, looks at me, and you said, you think he's not 21 with all that gray in it? He said, I have to.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But I know that, like we have a convenience store in this area called Sheets, and they sell beer now, and they scan your ID.
Mhm.
So I don't buy beer there because that they don't need to know I'm buying alcohol.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm going to go get beer, I'll go to a distributor or a bar. If they want to card me, fine, but they don't scan it. They just check my.
Yeah, that is weird that they scan it. I've never heard of that before. Like normally you just show, like lift it up and show it to them, and then that's good enough.
Yeah,
that's weird that they scan it. Like I know like if you go into Best Buy to like activate a phone, they have to actually like scan your driver's license to like verify that it's authentic and all that sort of thing. But that seems weird in a convenience store. Like, it seems like a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do that out here too. Even for cigarettes, they scan your ID. Yeah.
I don't know how you probably could still make a fake one.
I don't know.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
You probably have to hack the server or something. But...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure it's more difficult now with like, because there's all sorts of little things that, like, having worked in retail, like there's all sorts of little things that identify like an actual like driver's license from a fake one, like different like things that like you can't see with the naked eye, and like that can be picked up like under UV light or a scanner or whatever. So it's probably more difficult to get away with faking it now.
Yeah, just recently, me and Becky both got new IDs, and when we got married, she had to get a new one.
Mm.
So now hers has a different, because they've got like holograms with pictures on them, but mine's a lot different than hers is.
Yeah,
and they're only like a couple months difference. The McLovin style IDs are gone. That's funny.
McLovin. Yeah, so Kyle and I will be on live this Sunday, actually.
This Sunday at what time?
That's at a Eastern time. It's 11 a.m.
Oh wow, nice.
Yep.
Early stream.
Yep,
That's
Sunday
cool.
morning, 11 a.m. I wanted to do it earlier, but Kyle has. That's 9 o'clock our time, and that's pretty
Yep.
early for Kyle because he works nights. So
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I've seen Kyle go live like I think he has a stream coming up like on like tomorrow or something. It's at like 4:30 p.m. I was like, that's early for a stream, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably the one he does with Chris.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's
yeah.
I think that's what it is. Gonna need 2 pots of coffee. Yeah.
Just don't drink the espresso.
Yeah.
Right.
The whole pot of it.
Right.
Yeah, you'll be running around the room during the whole stream.
Yeah. So you've had a co-host on your show for you've had Nick as a co-host for a while, haven't you?
So he's not a co-host necessarily.
Okay. Just a guest or
So I kind of did a similar thing with Waltimus Prime a couple years ago for a little while. Like he wasn't an official co-host, but because like we got along so well and we can talk to each other for hours, just bounce back and forth about different stuff and but with Nick, I've known Nick since 2020, so we talk pretty much every day.
yeah.
So he's been on a couple times. Obviously he was on a few weeks ago, just me and him, and then he's going to be on with me, Lee, and Twitch on Saturday at 9 p.m. He'll be on at 9:30, but me and Lee will be on at 9 Eastern time. So yeah, it should be fun.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, but there's a fine line where like with having too many co-hosts or like 6-7 guests when it gets a bit crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can attest to that.
yeah, there you go. But I feel like with it, and also it depends on like who the co-hosts are and like what their sort of temperament is and how that all works. But yeah,
absolutely.
We didn't have that, but for like our Christmas show last year, we had the Max, and then it's just hard rotating.
Yeah. I remember there was a Christmas special live stream that I was on in 2021. I think Seth Iowa Crafted Beards might have been on for a bit. Maverick Beards I think was on for a bit. There was a whole bunch of people, and people just would rotate in and out throughout the stream.
Yeah, that's what our plan was, but it didn't work out as we were hoping.
Yeah, and that's a thing that happens too. Input 5 Bros. Yeah, that's awesome, Kyle. I'm definitely interested to see what you think. But they're definitely one of my favorite companies. They've got. I know Johnny posted today that he's got a Christmas scent coming out in November, which should be pretty cool. I'm gonna do a video on that once I can get that in and hopefully around when it comes out, just depending on shipping and all that sort of thing. But that'll be cool.
There's the snorer.
Yeah.
Oh,
What one thing I was wondering about, Jordan, is for a while you were kind of working with the guy in England.
Yeah.
And his beard company. Was it like Wild Things or
no Beard Tings?
Beard Tings, yeah.
Yep.
Is that does he still have a company, or I haven't seen too much from him?
Yeah, so he does, I think officially. He's just not posting as much because I know he bought a like an inn, like a small hotel sort of thing.
Okay.
That I forget the name of it, but it's I'll grab it.
Jason, man, what you need?
a microphone down there.
She's got her own microphone.
She'll do that once in a while. She'll take that deep one.
I'm just finding it, but
so
I know
bear.
Yeah, yeah, no kidding. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, the Water Edge in Ambleside, England.
Oh.
I think it's so that takes up most of his time.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Running
just
that.
remember
That'll
like
work.
his logo was sharp. Like he had that
Yeah.
black and gold. Like it
Yeah,
was
let me
really
grab it.
sharp.
Give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
I never want to pay the shipping to get the stuff from over
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because there was one company I was really interested in over there. And when I found out the shipping, I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah. I found a couple companies in Europe that shipped to me for free, strangely enough. But yeah, okay.
It's
Yeah.
a little blurry, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool looking. That
Super
black-
cool logo.
black
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah.
There we go.
And I know in England they have like really high standards in regards
Super
to
strict. Yeah. So it's the CPSR. They have to like
Yeah.
test, like every time they come out with a new product, it's got to go through like really in-depth testing. And Andy and I have talked about this quite often, so I know a little bit more about it. But yeah, so like every new product, like you have to use like all the ingredients have to be like natural and like properly tested and all that sort of thing. So it's much more strict than like other places.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he's still technically running Beard Tings. He's just not posting as often because his main job is, because I know he was he was off for a while, like not posting at all for a while because of his previous job that he got, and that was taking up a lot of his time. And then he started working at the started running that inn, and that's taking up most of his time. Yeah, it's crazy. I got these in this. They arrived New Year's Eve 2020, and they still have sent to them, which is crazy.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, pretty good. Obviously not as strong as they were, but still pretty good. Yeah, he's a good dude. He was actually my first ever guest on my podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, him and one of my other buddies from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only, or one of two UK companies that I've tried. The other was Odin's Beard Care, which they're not running anymore, I don't think, or their main owner started his own company, or I forget the exact details, but but I've tried lots of American companies and good number of Canadian companies too at this point, but
I remember
more.
there was a British beard reviewer that was kind of like in the community for a minute.
Yeah, Maverick
I haven't
Beards.
seen him in a while.
Neil. Yeah.
Yeah.
He I know he took a step back in like late 2021 or early 2022. Just doing his own thing and spending time with his family and all that sort of thing, which is totally fair. But yeah, I had him on an episode of my podcast, and that was a good time. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he was funny.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, Kyle's got 3 live streams on Sunday.
Jeez, that's crazy. Wow. That's like back in 2020 with my podcast, like during like when like COVID was more prevalent, like in Canada they were like doing lockdowns and all that sort of thing. So I had lots of time to crank out podcasts.
Right.
Yeah. Get them all edited and all that sort of thing. But now it's a bit more difficult. Not as much free time, unfortunately. Hustling. Yeah, there you go. That's awesome.
So, Jason, what does your hat say? You wanted to show us your hat, but...
No, it's Snap-on.
Oh, okay.
Nice, there you go.
That's why I was trying to dim the light, because the light gray and the white wasn't showing up too.
Right.
Hey, Bearded Beta.
What's up?
Hey.
Thanks for stopping in. So anything else going on?
I'm going to say one thing real quick.
Yeah.
Be lucky there's not smell-o-vision.
Oh no.
Oh,
Be thankful you can only hear her and not smell her.
There you go.
nice.
But yeah, I've got like I said earlier, Lee from EDC Beard Co. and we're gonna be on my stream at 9 p.m. Eastern time on Saturday. I'm gonna do a post about it I think tomorrow as well, just to remind people, and I'll be posting on Saturday as well. And then Nick Bearded Beanie and then Twitch Beard are also gonna be on as well for that stream. They'll be on about 9:30. So that's gonna be fun. Then I'm gonna be doing a review of EDC Beard Co. here pretty soon. I got it all prep today, and I'm gonna film it hopefully next week during my days off from work. And then also we'll be doing a review on True North Beard Co. Started prepping that today as well, so that'll be coming soon as well. Now I've got some more stuff coming out.
Nice.
Canadian company featuring on my live stream. So, yeah, Kyle, I saw that. It's Top Hat, right? I think Top Hat Beard Co. They're pretty new.
Yeah.
I'll definitely try to check that out.
Oh yeah, they're from Niagara Falls.
Yep, that's right. Yep. Yeah, I've talked to the owner a handful of times.
Yeah, really cool guy. Yep.
Yeah. Thoughts on True North? Yeah, so Beta, I've really enjoyed them so far, and I've heard lots of good things from everybody else that's tried them. Obviously, don't want to spoil too much before my review, but they're
Right.
I'm definitely digging them so far. But definitely stay tuned for that. Should be 4:40 Eastern. Awesome, cool. Yeah, so that should be out hopefully in the next week or so. I'll be doing another 5 Burrows unboxing in the near future. And then one last unboxing for Black Creek Beard Co. He just shut down recently, but I ordered some stuff during the last day of his sale. So I'm going to do just a quick little final unboxing for that. I've got some other. I want to get back into reaction videos because I haven't done those in a while, but yeah, lots of content.
Who would, I mean, without putting you or any company on the spot, I don't know, I don't want to say what's your favorite company, but maybe favorite few companies, you know?
Yeah, I don't mind saying a few favorite companies. I would say 5 Burrows. They've always been on my list. Ever since I first tried them in late 2020. That's got to be one. Apex Beard Co. I've really enjoyed their stuff. I've got a bunch of different scents from them. Like I said, I've been using EDC Beard Co. and True North a lot recently. They're both pretty good. Trying to think what else. What's not having my shelf there? Oh yeah, Black Creek Beard Co. They've been. I've enjoyed their stuff, and then Chris, the owner of Black Creek, had another company called Gungnir Grooming before, and that was really good stuff too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's a few off the top of my head, but there's so many great companies.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. There are.
Yeah, there's no shortage, that's for sure.
And there's so many, and you'd like to try them all, but I think
It's impossible.
And my wife would divorce me if I did.
Yeah.
Try 'em.
Yeah.
Oh, I know that feeling. But Beta was asking about True North. You've got to at least try the butter.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. I'll say that, but it's so smooth. Like, although I just thought of this right now. I'll answer that in a second, but I do wish that it was in a because I think this is a 4-ounce butter.
Yeah.
I wish they had a 2-ounce because I've been very vocal, especially in the last couple years, about I think 2-ounce is the best size for beard butter. I think 4 ounces is too much, especially for people like us that are trying new companies all the time and like rotating through different stuff, and it's just you'll never finish a 4-ounce butter. Like it's not gonna happen.
Oh, I know. And then a lot of times with Chris, he makes these limited runs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And and then he's already moved on to the next thing.
Yeah.
When you're looking to get an oil to match
Yeah.
the butter.
Yeah, totally. Dynamite said, "What Centrum TMBC do you like?" So I'd say my favorite one is probably VS 1874.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
sort of like a tobacco. What is it? Yeah, sweet tobacco and vanilla. There's some other stuff too, but that's sweet tobacco vanilla, and it's great. I like it. Agree on the 2 ounce. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, this is great. I've said it before, but I love tobacco scents. So if there's a scent that has tobacco in it, I've at least looked at trying it. If not, I do have it. They're a lot of good scents for sure.
So your stance on butter for 2 ounces, is that for poured and whipped or just the poured?
Yeah, just in general. I think in general, regardless of the butter, I think a 2 ounces is more than enough. Like I understand if you're just like somebody who's buying one oil and one butter and just using that till it's done, then I could see the 4 ounce being more beneficial. But if you're not using the same scent every day, you'll never finish it. Like I think the only butter that I finished in the last 3 years of testing beard products was like a 1 ounce like tester that I had, and that's it.
Yeah.
I've never been able to finish another butter.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, so I always appreciate and comment on when people when companies have a 2 ounce butter. Even I don't necessarily have a preference as far as container type, whether it's a tin or a glass jar. I find both can be great. But that's a 2 ounce from 5 Boroughs, which is a great butter, by the way. If you guys haven't tried that one, definitely great. And then also with the 2 ounce tins, like this one from EDC. That's as long as it's a 2 ounce, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Well, I think the 2 ounce matches up with 1 ounce oils.
Yep.
Fairly
decent. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't think I could. I would have to buy a couple oils to the butter.
Right.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Not that I mind having the butter, but
right,
for sure. I've got caramel orchards from 5 Boroughs in tonight. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have the original version of that, the caramel apple that he released last year. Such a good scent. Great for the fall.
I'm going to ask this question on behalf of Mike. What are your thoughts on balms?
Sure. Yeah. So when I started getting into testing beard products, I like balms, but I would say now at this point, and I've tested lots as well already, but I prefer butter. I just find it's if it's more of a medium sort of balm, I'll use it and I'll enjoy it much more. But if it's a really stiff balm that you have to dig your fingernail into to get it out, and then it makes your beard your beard doesn't move at all, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, the balm that Michael first turned me on to is not like that. It's more of a medium or light, and it's and it feels soft. It was a good butter, a good balm. But Karam the Dirtha, their balm.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, their balm is great. I love their balm. Yeah, it's that one's great.
Educate Beards. Balm.
Yep. Their balm is really good too.
I'm biased, but I think that's what Jason.
Yeah. But you're right. That one is really solid. Also, Educated Beards, their beard wash. I was thinking recently I need to get another one of those because they're it's so good.
It is a good one.
Bearded Chief said, "What was the last oil you finished the bottle?" I just had one. I just had one recently. I'm trying to remember.
The only bottles I finish are Educated Beards ones.
There you go.
I bet.
Yeah.
But I use different companies, but the only ones I finish are the Educated Beards ones.
Yeah. I can't. I finished one recently, but I can't remember what it is right now.
Mine was True North Stranger Beards.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Yeah, I can't remember one right now, but I know there was one recently. There's one. Oh yeah, from Gungnir Grooming, company before Black Creek Beard Co. I had the Wanderer, which is like a woodsy, like kind of smoky type scent, and I love that scent. So I finished the like one bottle of that Chris sent me to check out back in like December of 2021, I think it was. I finished that and then had to order another one because it's I was able to finish the whole bottle of oil.
I think that's the
I've
one I
been,
won on your show,
Yeah,
Jordan.
yeah, I think it was. Yeah,
And I actually gave it to one of these guys. I'm not sure which.
there you go.
What
Nice.
was it?
The Gunger.
Yeah.
Gunger
I got
Brewing.
it.
The Wanderer. It's like a woodsy smoke type scent.
It's one with the tags hanging out of the bomb and the tag on the bottle of oil.
Yeah, I think Jason got that one.
Yeah.
I'll have to look in the box.
Yeah.
The first oil I ever finished a whole bottle of was Copper John's Polies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good scent.
Yes, Tara, that Stranger Beards is an awesome scent. I'm not normally like a candy scent kind of guy, but I really like that one.
And what's funny with Polies is everybody would ask Tyson, when are you going to come out with a barbershop? When you going? He said, my Polies is my barbershop.
I'm just gonna grab mine.
Nah. And what's funny is in Tennessee, the day we were leaving, I put it on, and Michael asked me. He goes, "What barbershop is that?" And I said, "Well, that's Polies."
Yeah, the Polies and barbershop I think are slightly similar. They're a little bit different, but
yeah.
Well, yeah, Polies, you got that kind of cherry-ness to it.
Yeah.
mm,
This lid does not want to come off. I haven't used this in a while.
check out this new shirt I got. If I can get this angled right.
I was trying. Okay, beard season never ends.
Nice.
Oh, I thought it said bear season.
Wow. Weird season.
Is that the broke ass donkey?
It is.
Okay.
That's awesome.
It is.
They've got some good stuff.
Yeah, I have a couple of butters from them that Bearded Rose sent me. They're pretty solid.
It is Tara. It is.
Yep. How'd you guess?
She is our fourth co-host.
There you go.
She's our guard dog.
Been in quite a few lately.
Yeah, she has. You know,
We need a Clem Cam.
on cam. Yeah, that's a good idea. Get on that, Jason.
Let me see if I can do this here.
Oh, you're gonna freeze.
Oh,
You're gonna
I might
mess it
not have
all up.
enough cord. I might not have enough cord because I got it all tied up.
You have to
Make it
get.
nice and neat.
You have to get another camera.
There you go. That's awesome.
And there she is. Big belly. See if I can get her head in here. There.
There is a show I watch on YouTube sometimes. She has a camera on her dog that's on like a bed
Yeah,
during her show.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Who show? I saw someone show like that.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it, but she does kind of like true crime stuff,
Mm.
and conspiracy stuff.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that's probably one I've watched.
Probably, yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
Those are the ones I always seem to listen to.
yeah.
Nice.
She has her own
That's
show,
awesome.
and then she does like a joint show with two other people on more on conspiracy theories and stuff like that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You'll have
Sure,
to
that's
you have
one
to send
I-
that to me. That's awesome.
Okay.
I love that stuff.
Mm.
It's what?
It's not a beard. It's a saddle.
Oh,
You think
okay.
Okay.
probably
Kyle.
spell check probably.
Kyle. No.
Yeah, it ain't any worse than a mustache ride shirt.
You're right. No.
There's this one company, what is it? Bearded Money out of Houston. He does a lot of shirts like that.
You canceled now? Nah, you'll be fine.
No, man. That's all you, Kyle. You be yourself.
Well, this ain't your channel, so they will probably get canceled. It'll be us.
That's funny.
We're on so many channels. I don't think you could get us canceled. We just be on another stream.
There you go. What are you guys rocking in beard? We didn't talk about that earlier.
Today I actually have in Corona Dirtha.
Nice.
Temple.
Oh, cool. That's one I haven't tried. That sounds nice. That's awesome.
I want to get. I got to check his website because we had him on a few weeks ago, and he was.
Yep.
He had one that was sold out. It's probably back in stock now. I need to get it.
Nice. There you go.
So Temple used to be Dragon's Blood.
Ah, okay. That's right.
That's the same one.
Right. Yeah. Cool. I don't think I have that one either.
I
can't remember.
I don't think he's making it anymore either, from what he said. He said it might come back.
Nice. That's cool.
It's I like it because it's kind of a. I mean, it's a manly kind of sophisticated scent. Anytime we go out on a date, I usually wear it just because I like that scent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone drop what you're wearing right now.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Ghost. Ghost.
You like that?
From True North, right?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, I love it.
Scott, what about you?
I got a EDC Southern Hospitality.
Hey, nice. There you go. Yep, I got that too. So good.
Yeah,
I need to use that again. It's a good scent.
And then he sent me a sample of Friggin' Awesome, and I didn't think I'd like that, but I really love that one.
Yeah, it's great. Friggin' Awesome. There you go. Yeah. Oh, so good.
Okay.
Love it.
What was that called? Awesome?
Friggin' Awesome.
Oh, Friggin' Awesome.
Yeah, because it's got fig.
Oh, I don't have that one.
I think, yeah, this one has figs in it too.
Yep.
I do have Southern Hospitality though.
Yep, that one has figs.
There he is. Hey, Chris.
Hey. Yeah, well, I'm rocking. Speaking of Chris, I'm rocking Bearded Savage from True North Beard Co.
Oh yeah, I've got that.
Yes. Yep, cedar, leather, tonka, and musk. So good.
Yeah.
So that's actually the only one I do not like.
Interesting.
And I've tried. I don't even know how many different ones. Probably 20 so far.
Oh wow. Yep.
Wow.
But yeah, Chris, I'm wearing Ghost just for you. No Salem today. Tara's team Salem and Chris's team Ghost.
Nice. I also have. He sent me Haddonfield. Oh, it's upside down. There we go.
How is that? I was wanting to get that one.
Yeah, so it's really unique. It's hard to pick out. Oftentimes like this at this point, I'm pretty good at picking out like individual scents. But with this one, it's tough. Like it's very very well blended, and it's like very like mysterious and like exotic.
So the hay doesn't jump out and
No. No, like
That's what I was worried about. That's why I haven't
Yeah.
gotten it, is because I was kind of afraid of hay smell.
yeah, no, it's definitely not. Like it's sweet, but like not like a citrusy kind of sweet, like just like an exotic sort of sweet.
Hmm.
Almost darker. Like not quite darker, but like
I got one
Yeah.
from Iowa.
that's good.
That it all you can smell is hay.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Oh yeah, you told me about that one before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt that one will probably sit on my shelf for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, if you want to smell like a barn, get this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a sample of the Hayden Field here.
Nice.
I don't smell hay.
Yep.
You're right. It's like really sweet.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's like sweet without being like sort of like food scent kind of sweet. Because like that's one category of scent profiles that like I find hit or miss. Is like the sort of like citrusy like food like the fruit kind of scents.
Right.
Like there's some that I really do like.
See, Big Stu, I can't wear hay. I'm allergic to hay.
This one's great. From EDC, Halloween, vanilla, pumpkin spice, marshmallow, and caramel. I like this one. It lasts a long time in beard in terms of the scent profile. I have to use that again. So good.
Big Stu, I'm not sure where it is. I'll send you a message when I find it.
Oh, it was Barnyard Beard Oil, or
No, Iowa
Iowa
Beard Company.
Yeah.
It was one of his fall scents. Might be almost 2 years ago.
Oh wow! There you go. This one's great too from EDC. Canadian Barrel.
Yeah,
I love
that
it.
was one I wanted to try.
Yeah, it's nice. Canadian maple syrup, Kentucky charred oak, and then bourbon barrel. It's definitely maple forward, obviously, but I love it. It's especially for the fall and the winter. Actually, I paired this one with a couple days ago with my collab with Magic City. It's also got maple in it, and the two of them paired together very very nicely. But yeah, I like maple in beard oil scents. So good. Let's use Maine Scarecrow for night routine. Oh, nice. There you go. Also, I don't know if you guys have this one, but Trailhead from EDC. It's like a woodsy Douglas fir, pine cones, clove, and then fallen leaves. So good.
Oh, you've got them all from EDC.
I got it. Yeah. I have 3 full size and then 5 samples.
Steven, I was just smelling that right now. The Halloween.
Yeah, love
I have
that.
a little sample of that. Yeah, it smells really good.
Yeah, it's nice.
So marshmallow is new to me in beard oil, and so there's marshmallow and ghost. And
Oh, nice.
There's marshmallow in this Halloween.
Yep.
And I'm liking it. I'm liking.
Yeah, it's good.
Wow.
I'm trying to think if I've tried anything else that has marshmallow in it.
I don't recall anything
other than like a s'more scent.
So okay, yeah, s'mores, and that was like heavy smoke.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Like over.
Right.
But I'm a big fan of Fluff Marshmallow brand, which they don't sell in Wyoming or Colorado. Really? Yeah, it's an East Coast thing. It's an East Coast company. It's mostly New England, but I know they have it in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we have that here.
Do you?
Yeah.
So we have the other brand, which I can't think of the name, but it's not Fluff. It's not the Fluff brand.
Did you ever have Fluffernutter sandwich?
Oh, I would eat those every day.
Okay.
Yeah. Peanut butter with peanuts in it, chunky peanut butter and fluff. Yeah. Absolutely. My favorite.
But does marshmallow really have a scent?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe kind of.
Well, Fluff does.
Yeah.
Marshmallow Fluff. I think, but yeah. So there was with my my second collab that I did with Woolly Wizard Beard Co. I think we tried a sample with marshmallow in it. I'm pretty sure. But then didn't end up going with that one on the official scent profile. But I have to use this again. This is the problem with having. Obviously, you guys know this, but having so many beard products is like cycling through them enough times to like use them all and like and then like on a live stream like this you're talking about them and you're like, oh, I haven't tried that in so long, I need to try that again, like
right. Yeah. You can only try so many in a day.
I got so many down on my vanity around my sink. We got double sinks, and I got so many down there. And then I got a bunch behind me.
Yep.
And then I got a bunch in the box that I never even really pulled out yet.
Yep. Classic.
And I'm like, I need to start bringing some of them back up. But I did take 5. No, I took. Well, all the ones I took the pictures of for the October scents. So there was 4. I think there was 4. Beard Banna and the 2 Miami Beard Co. I got them downstairs now, so I've been rotating them in since it is fall.
Yeah.
Nice. But this one, I just pulled this one out from Apex Beard Co. The Bah Humbugger. So good. If Apex brings this one back in the winter, definitely grab this one. But it's dark wood, dried oak leaves, pomegranate, crackling fireplace.
I remember that one. I've got
Mark Johnson. Do they sell Fluff in Idaho? Because he lives in Idaho.
Wait, what is Marshmallow Fluff?
So it's a brand.
Oh, okay.
It's a jar of soft marshmallow that you spread on bread.
Ooh.
And
that sounds
a lot
amazing.
of people put peanut butter, so peanut butter marshmallow sandwich.
Yeah.
Fluff is a brand, and then there's an off brand. Like Fluff, you can only get Jet Puffed. Yeah, Jet Puffed is the other brand.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't like. But I
that
love
may be what we have here.
Yeah, it's different. It's totally different. Interestingly, so Fluff was started in Massachusetts, I think, somewhere in New England. It was either Massachusetts or Maine or New Hampshire. Started by 2 World War I veterans.
Huh.
They started the company, Fluff.
Yeah, Bearded Chief. I have that one. So good. Baked bread, black spruce, anise, and then Christmas spices.
Wow, Mark. That is
so good.
Interesting.
Oh.
Winco?
I have to order it on Amazon. I can't get it here.
Well, if you can order it on Amazon, you can still get it.
Well, yeah, but I just can't go to the store and pick it up.
Yeah.
But you're right. I can just get it in the mail. It's true. Trying to buy local.
Well, there's only so many stores in Wyoming.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Did you check that one we went to, that Shields?
Oh, they might have it there.
It wouldn't surprise me in that store.
Yeah, Mark, the bagel section, but we have Jet Puffed, not the Fluff. Are you sure you have Fluff, Mark, and not Jet Puffed? It's different. Totally different. It's like Educated Beards and Cremo.
Cremo. I remember. I think it would have been 2021. J. Cruz was doing a live stream, and he was holding up a bottle of Cremo oil, and I took a screenshot and posted it in my story. J. Cruz approved, and Cremo actually saw the story.
Oh, really?
And they reacted to it. So let me see if I can find it. Hold on.
Mark, the difference is the smell and the taste. It's just different. Like the fluff is sweeter, I would say. It's sweeter and it's fluffier than jet puffed.
So does the
Right.
ghost smell like the fluff?
A little bit. A little bit. Not pure fluff, but I mean you can smell the marshmallow in it, I guess. I don't know if you could pick out fluff from it. But that's a good description, Ken. Jet puffed is firmer. Fluff is easier to spread, perfect for fluffernutters.
Never had a fluffer.
Oh,
Mike,
man.
I just sent you the photo of Cruz with the Cremo. I was able to find it.
Oh yeah. That's good.
So funny. Oh, what's the you don't have to say the name if you guys don't want to. But what's the worst beard oil you've ever used? Like or like an ingredient that just didn't work at all in your beard.
Cremo.
Yeah, there you go.
I used it when I first started. I didn't know no better.
Yeah, everyone does.
Never tried Cremo.
Yeah, it's not worth
Nearby.
it. Just say no. But
I mean,
Mike and Scott, you guys.
I should have grabbed the Honest Amish because now I know that they're legit.
Yep.
But I grabbed that Cremo.
Yeah. But I'd say the worst that I tried was a company called Midas Beard Co. They were in the UK. Just awful. I think they had too much vitamin E in their oil, and the first time I used it, immediately started drying out my beard. And then like a few weeks before I was gonna do my review, they asked like what I thought about it. I told them like it's not working for my beard, and they were like, oh, because I also got a beard brush from them, and they were like, oh, when you do the review, can you mainly focus on what you think about the beard brush? And I was like, no. and then they unfollowed me when I posted the review. Beard struggle also is terrible.
Careful, Ken. That's a trigger word for Jordan.
Yeah, I have a long history with those guys. I talk about them and I make memes about them but ultimately getting involved with them is what got me into beard products. So all the other stuff that followed that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't started with Beard Struggle.
Right.
But
right.
I have their new, because they reformulated a couple years ago, and the oil's better for sure, but the butter, like they were hyping it up as like such a smooth butter, like oh this is it's great, but I got it so gritty, like just awful. Like I used it once, and the scent that I got was like it said it was like a woodsy like sort of scent, and it just wasn't. It smelled like wet grass, and it was not good. And I think the butter was like $30 Canadian for a 2 ounce, like way more expensive than it should have been. I think my original review on them is still my most viewed beard product review.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Even though it was gritty, it didn't break down. The grit didn't break down.
No.
Wow.
I mean, like eventually, but like not. Like it took way longer. Like I'll grab it and I'll show you guys. But it's here. Give me a sec.
Yeah, I've used one where the grit wouldn't break down, and I end up with like chunks.
Yeah.
Then you got to brush them out to get rid of them.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to order products in the summer anymore, just for that reason.
Or at least butter.
Yeah. Because like you could throw it in the freezer right when you get it, but I don't get it right away. It's already hardened back up by the time I get to it.
Yeah.
You can remelt it again.
Couldn't find it because I think I remember a few weeks ago I put a bunch of stuff that I wasn't using like into a drawer or into like a bin, and I think it's in that bin. But yeah, it was way too gritty. Wait until winter to order my
lady
whip
parts
butters.
or
lady juice.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that was a British company, wasn't it? Or were they American?
I don't know. White Trash Donnie.
They're American.
Right? Yeah.
They're American.
Yeah.
Yeah, I opened a box at White Trash Johnny's. I ordered a bunch of stuff, and then he threw all kinds of stuff he wanted to get rid of in there. And that was
Yeah.
one of them. That
There you
one,
go.
and there was another bad one. Bearded Baby or something like that.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's the thing with beard products. There's so many great companies, but there's also a good number of just terrible companies. Like whether it's their branding or just the scents in general, or the ingredients they use, or their advertising, or it's just.
I could kind of get if you're just starting out.
Yeah, of course, but like
get better as you go. But some of these just don't seem to get better.
Yeah,
No.
I don't think I've actually tried any companies that were bad at making things. There's a couple companies that I absolutely hated, but but a lot of people like them. So
yeah, 100%.
like it's just my preference, you know. So I'm not going to throw their names under the bus, but because they are well used in the community, and it's just not for me, you know. It's like but they're made well. It's just not for me.
Yeah, no, it's funny.
Preference.
Yeah, it's funny with like with me. I remember I think it was probably April or May 2021. Black Rebel Beard Co. sent me Sasquatch along with 47 other reviewers that he sent it to, that Pedro sent it to. And it was good. Like it felt really good in beard, but I'm not a fan of Pedro, and lots of people are, but he's just not for me.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never tried Black Rebel.
Yeah, so it's.
I would like to someday.
Yeah, it is good for sure. Like he makes a good product, and I'll.
Yeah.
But he and I just don't gel.
What's that, Scott? What's that one scent you brought to Tennessee that you had me smell from Black Rebel?
I had Cash.
No, it wasn't Cash. It was
Chris. Might have been Chris.
Chris.
Yeah.
Well, I don't remember what it was, but it was nice. It was a nice scent.
Yeah. I remember which one.
It kind of reminded me of a cologne, like a Polo or something like that. It was
he's got a lot of cologne scents.
Yeah.
Was it Waylon?
No, I don't think so.
No.
What's a company that you guys use on a regular basis that you think is underrated and like not enough people try or like talk about it, that sort of thing?
I'm gonna say Angry Redhead.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I
would agree.
Yep. Yeah, and I've said it for a while too. Like, Crown Earther, like they're like his stuff it's really really solid and always has been. Like, I've had like different iterations of his stuff since I had him on my podcast back in January 2021. And his stuff is, and as I've like observed and like as he's continued to like come up with new scents and work on his branding and doing better product photos and working on his website and all that sort of thing. So that's definitely one. I also feel like Apex Beard Co. is one that not enough people have tried or not enough people talk about. Like his stuff is great, whether it's the is it ostrich or emu? Hold on. Emu, yeah. So whether it's the emu blend or the non-emu blend, like they're both awesome. And he's got really good scents. His butter's awesome. The oil feels really good in beard. Like the scents last. Like so good.
I've never tried Apex.
You definitely should. I love his stuff. Yeah.
I follow him on IG and stuff. I've never seen him. I've never seen the owner.
Yeah, so it's funny. I launched this scent, the Winter Woodsman, on my channel back. I think was it the beginning of this year. Hold on. Let me go back in the archives.
Well, you're looking for that back on Karam. Even his original stuff, I loved.
Yeah,
even his
100%.
original line, like he doesn't even have his original line anymore. Like
Yeah,
he's
totally.
gone away from him, but they were good stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
An Angry Redhead, definitely very good emo blend. I love their stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So okay, so there you go. So yeah, January 1st, 2020. Yeah, so January 1st of this year, I did a live stream to launch the Winter Woodsman, which is the first scent of the year, scent of the month for Apex. This is, I hope he brings this back because more people need to try this one because it's like just perfect for the winter. But so I did the live stream and we talked about him coming on with me, and then he just never did. And I remember when I was asking him about it, he mentioned that he's not crazy on like being on camera, which is fair. Some owners are like that, but it's just you don't. It's not as common. Like most typically, at least in the like with the smaller company, like the small batch companies that are active like in the community and that sort of thing. Like they're on IG Live, they're doing guest appearances on podcasts or live streams or that sort of thing, or they're working on stuff in their shop while they're on Instagram Live but yeah, not every owner is like that.
Right. Yeah, I've reached out to him a couple times, but he hasn't reached back out. So
yeah,
that's right. Yeah, I forgot his house. He had a house fire earlier this year. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a valid reason to be busy. Yeah.
Anyway, official Ken said Bay Area.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I have stuff from them. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. I would say. I'm trying to think. I didn't love because I have a handful of different scents from Bay Area that I got from Rose when he sent me a bunch of stuff. There's a couple that I like, but for the most part, they're just not really in my wheelhouse. The Feel and Beard was solid for sure.
Yeah.
And even like with Five Boroughs Beard Co. or Five Boroughs Grooming, I feel like he doesn't get as much attention as he should. Like at least like within like the IG like community, because like he's got a big audience, but like not as much like with like in streams and like that sort of thing. Because he does his own thing. Have you tried to float? Yeah, yep, I have. Yeah, Rose sent me a bunch of stuff from them. They're really good. There was I have. Let me grab one of their scents. Hold on.
Yeah, he's another one who doesn't want to be on the screen.
Oh, Florida Boys.
Yep. Yeah, I asked.
Maybe it's you, Scott.
Huh?
Maybe it's you.
I don't think so. I mean, he's been on streams before.
Yeah. He showed it.
Not for his own company, but
yeah, he's we know what he looks like. He posts pictures on IG and stuff. But
who?
Matt from
Florida Boys.
Oh yeah. Oh, this one is Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. So good.
What company is that?
This is Florida Boys.
Florida Boys. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, there's just so many companies I do want to try, but you can't buy them all.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the real beard struggle.
What's that, Scott?
I said, not when you're buying a company's whole line.
True. Yeah.
No, forget about it.
Yeah.
Another underrated company that has great feel and beard is Long Island. Ricky.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I think I have an oil from them, but I talk to Ricky every now and then. But he's a good guy.
Yeah, we can't get him on camera either.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he tends to stay in the background.
But it was a little over a year ago now already when we brought. Well, she's 29 now, but my one daughter lived in New York for almost 10 years, and she wanted to move back home, and we went up to get her. And that was, like I said, about a year ago. And she lived on Long Island in
nice.
in Massapequa. And I was really tempted to reach out to Ricky and Five Boroughs, because I was looking at his website. I was really tempted to contact them, see if they wanted to meet up. But I was there with my wife, and I didn't know if she would or not. And so I didn't, but I should have.
Yeah, yeah. I want to go to New York and meet up with Johnny and Rose, and there's a couple others as well that are there that rock with Five Boroughs, but some point hopefully.
There was a company recently over the summer, I think, that opened in New York City, and I think they're closed already. It's like a flash in the pan.
Oh, really?
What was their name? It was something. I think it was Brooklyn Beards.
Haven't heard of them.
Brooklyn Beard Company.
Okay.
And two guys were owners. I think they've closed like within 2 months.
Wow. Yeah, it's tough. Like,
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Like just from all the owners that I've had on podcasts and live streams, and because like obviously as most of us know, like there's a lot of them, the beard company they have is not their full-time job.
Right.
Like, they're doing something else like on top of it, and like a lot of them have families too, and factoring that in, like it's difficult.
Oh yeah.
To keep up, even with like as a content creator, like trying to because I work full time and trying to like hang out with my family and still do content on a regular basis and respond to comments and come up with ideas for videos. Like, it's both running a beard company and doing content take up a huge amount of time if you're like really like focusing hard on like trying to get them to grow. Like, it takes a lot.
Yeah. And then imagine trying to raise kids with that.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys do.
Yeah.
And Ricky, he does a lot of other stuff. He's into graphics, like the vinyls with the.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think he has a Cricut. I think he's got a different brand, but he's got a vinyl cutter, and he does shirts. And now I've seen he's been doing dominoes.
Yeah.
He does a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. Super cool. Yeah, I think it's, unless you guys have more questions for me, I'm probably gonna bounce off shortly and go talk to one of my buddies for a bit and then go to sleep because I got to work at 11 a.m. tomorrow again.
Yeah.
But I appreciate the invite. This is a good time. Definitely let me know if you ever need a guest again. I'll come back on and we'll chop it up about more stuff. But
11
a.m. Good time.
11 a.m. That's in 12 hours.
Yep.
Jeez, I got to work at 7.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Jordan, I appreciate you coming on. Thanks for
It's good to finally meet you and get to talk to you.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, for sure. Yep. Yeah, like I said, definitely let me know if you need another guest at some point. If I'm free, I'll be on.
All right.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks.
Awesome, cool. I will mention one more time if it's cool. My stream on Saturday.
Cool.
So make sure you guys tune in Saturday at 9 p.m. It's gonna be me and Lee from EDC Beard Co. On YouTube, and then Nick Bearded Beanie, and then Twitch Beard. We were both also content creators. If you guys didn't know, anybody in the chat, they're gonna be on as well as of 9:30. So that'll be a good time. We're gonna talk about EDC Beard Co. and different beard products and whatever else comes up. But yeah, should be a good time. Yeah, thanks, Mrs. Bruce City. That's awesome.
Yeah, I posted your link earlier. I'm going to do it again here.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. Appreciate that.
For those watching a replay or watching live, they can click on it, subscribe to your channel.
For sure.
Tons of videos to pick from.
Yep, over 500 at this point, and
that's amazing.
Lots more coming.
It's amazing.
Awesome, cool. All right, thanks again, guys.
All
right, see ya.
Good night.
So you should probably post your link as well.
I was gonna do that. I was just waiting. So I wanted to plug Jordan first. But yeah, I'll share my link. Sunday at 9 or 11 a.m. Eastern is when we're gonna have a coffee channel. Let's see.
So, quick story. A couple months ago now, I was at work, and I didn't even tell you two guys this, but I was rolling a piece of metal in our rolls, and and the rolls were dirty. So I put my rag on it to wipe them off. Well, it caught the rag and it sucked my hand in.
Oh.
So I kind of squished my hand from here up into my thumb, and I didn't break nothing. I was fortunate. I didn't break nothing. The rolls weren't real tight, and it wasn't rolling a piece of metal. So I went down to the urgent care. Nothing was broke. But now, after months, my thumbnail was growing out, and it is split. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. Probably not if I hold it right. But yeah.
I can see it there.
Yeah.
And I just
Wow.
I just caught it on the chair, and it pulled on it. And I think there's only a little wee sliver of pink that's got it attached. And I don't know whether to pull it off or not. But I don't want to get it caught on nothing else.
Oh, I've been there. I had in one of my fingernail beds, I had 36 stitches.
Ooh.
I was flattening a piece of 1/4-inch steel. I had to flatten it, then reform them because someone formed them wrong, and it slipped out of the die and caught my finger, tore it right off, and made a whole bunch of cuts under my fingernail bed. So they put 36 stitches in my fingernail bed, then stitched my nail back.
Big Stu says yank it. I'll think about it.
Sometimes they just fall off on their own.
Yeah. Well, I think it's close. It's close to growing off of there, but yeah.
Yeah. But as long as everything else is okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it just, the other one, it's growing out. It's just that it was split there. And Christ, that would have been when it was still back in my thumb. But,
yeah.
All that matters is it didn't grab your beard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I'd have been all right with it because, like I said, they weren't tight. They were still gapped a little bit. But if they'd have been tight, I think I would have broke something. But that's another thing. I forget how old my dad was. In his late 50s, I think. And he lost, I don't remember which hand, but he lost the tip of his finger. He got it caught in a break, and it just smashed it. And there was a chunk of skin laying there. Still had the fingerprint on it and everything. And yeah, so he lost a tip after all those years doing that work.
Yeah.
Getting close to retirement, and he lost the tip of his finger. But
He slacked.
When I did that, I mean, he almost passed out. He had to sit down.
Yeah.
Well, when I did this, I kind of had an inkling of how he felt because I just started taking deep breaths, and I was walking around in a circle before I went out to the office there. And it was bleeding a little bit. I forget where. It kind of just tore skin. It didn't cut it. It just kind of squished it. I did have one spot that was bleeding. I don't remember where it was now, but yeah. But yeah, I had to take some deep breaths. Of course, I said a few choice words.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
What? You never swear, Jason.
Oh, I know. But yeah, I was just walking around in circles, taking deep breaths. Kept looking at it. I'm like, it ain't too bad. It's not flat. I'm like, it might be all right. But it hurt. It smarted, that's for sure. But I'll never do that again. That's how you learn, by making mistakes.
It's easy to say that you'll never do that again, though.
Yeah.
Until it happens again.
Yeah.
So,
But
do we have anything else to talk about, or are we going to wind her down?
I got nothing.
I got nothing left.
Yeah. We'll just call it a night. Thanks, everyone, for showing up. Appreciate it. You can catch us next Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, for another great show of the Bearded Respect.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
Night. I think.